Today I will show you how to win a fight before it even starts, like Conor McGregor did to Jose Aldo that led to his 13-second knockout. The first step is confidence, okay? When your opponent is sensing that you are not confident, okay, he will not be scared of you. But if your opponent is sensing that you are pretty confident, and how are you being confident? When you put in the training. But if your opponent is sensing that you are pretty dangerous because you're confident and you know what the fuck you're doing and you're confident that you will win this fight, this opponent will be a lot more scarier, okay? And so be more confident. Maybe in a press conference, if you're on a level where you do press conferences, maybe be really confident there. Because if you analyze now what I did for this video, if you analyze now how Conor McGregor broke down Jose Aldo, he did it with confidence. He was there and really said, I'm going to knock you out, brother. I'm going to fucking knock you out. I'm going to do this. But it was with confidence. And so Jose Aldo, before he went into the fight, he really was scared because he knew that this guy is serious about this. He's not just joking. He's not a guy that's not putting in the work. He's really serious about this. So how can you build your confidence? Well, the first thing is put in a lot of fucking work on your training camp. And this is probably the only thing you need to know. Put in a lot of work. Do a lot of shit. Do a lot of shit that you don't want to do. Do a lot of really try to be the best. And your opponent will sense this, okay? And maybe when you go into a press conference, really say to yourself, I put in more work than you, brother. I put in more work than you. You cannot break me. Okay, maybe do some mind games like this, okay? This will also help because your opponent can sense this. It's not to say that, okay, I'm going in there and you know that you're going to win because this is not good as well. Of course, you can say to yourself before the fight, I'm going to win, that's okay. That's manifestation, something like that. But you should not go into the fight and just think, yeah, I'm going to win. Because then, okay, brother, you can still lose, okay? Get that in your head. You can still lose. It's not that you won the fight. You cannot win the fight when you didn't fought the fight. Quote from me here. Don't just go in the fight and be ignorant and think you're going to win the fight. Of course, still be focused, but have confidence. And go in there and say, I trained harder than you, brother. I will win this fight before the press conference or whatever. Or when you face off this guy. This guy will notice this as well. The next thing is social media, okay? Post some shit on social media when you're working hard, when you're doing sparring, etc. Don't show too much to your opponent as well, but post some shit. Post some fucking shit. That's how it is. And your opponent will, of course, stalk you on fucking Instagram, and maybe he will see that you're being a fucking beast. And that's the next thing. He's seeing that, okay, brother, he is training fucking hard. He's not joking, brother. He's not joking. And that maybe works more on the amateur level because on the higher up level, this doesn't work anymore that much. It can work, but it works more on the lower level. But if you can do this, and if you post some shit where you're really working hard, this can win you the fight as well. The next thing is being a psycho. I cannot really explain this point. It's not that negative thing what you mean, but I would think when I face off my opponent, I will fucking kill you, brother. And laugh internally and think, I will kill you, brother. That really sounds weird for a lot of fighters or for guys that don't fight, but maybe you get what I mean by this. Be a psycho when you look this guy in the eyes and really look him in his fucking soul and think, I will rock you. But this only works again if you put in the work in training camp. You need to put in the work because then you cannot look this guy in the eyes and think, I will kill you, because you didn't put in the work. You know you're not going to kill him. And so be a psycho when it comes to this. Look him in the eyes and say, I will fucking kill you. Because of course, there are a lot of fighters that feel bad when they knock somebody out. Of course, there are those fighters. But the biggest fighters, they are psychos. You can say it. Mike Tyson, psycho. He bit in someone's ears, brother. Okay? That's a psycho. You can say this. But it's about really going in the ring and saying, I'm going to fucking hurt you. And I have fun with this. You know? That's the mentality that you sometimes need. And then this guy will look at you and think, oh, okay, fuck, I'm scared now, because he's sensing this as well. Now, the next thing is something that is with communication, and I'm going to give you some secrets with this as well. I studied a bit of communication, so I can give you some advice there. But it's your speaking, how you present yourself, how you speak, that also leads to a lot of respect from your opponent. So what I mean by this is, when you're speaking, don't say, don't say shit like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do shit like, I did it before that, but don't say a lot of but as well. I did that right now. Don't say a lot of filler words. That's what you should not do. Don't get a lot of voice cracks or shit like that, because then you will not get respect. Talk deep. Do a downward pitch. That's what we call in communication a downward inflection. So a downward inflection is when you say a sentence, you're not saying, I don't know, how are you doing? Shit. How are you doing today? No, you're not going upwards. You're going, how are you doing today? You're going downwards. That will command a lot of respect, and maybe even from your opponent, okay? So study a bit of communication, improve your communication. So when you're talking to him, it's not that you don't know what the fuck you're saying. Read some books that will improve your articulation as well. And if you're a fighter that can articulate himself really good in a press conference, etc., this guy will be more scared. That's how it is. Conor McGregor can do this as well. And maybe you are underestimating that point, but it's a really big point, and it will help you in life as well, because the better you can communicate, that's something that we do every day. We communicate with everyone, every single day, 24 hours a day. We communicate. So if you can learn communication and the thing that we do every time, it will lead to a lot of benefits in our life and also in fighting. The next thing are fans, and that's a thing that you get if you build yourself up, but also a personal brand, social media, whatever can help by this. Just saying, maybe grow your social media, get some fans, and the more fans you have, that's also what led to Conor McGregor knocking out Jose Aldo.
No, wait a sec. Go ahead. This guy first.
Conor, man, good to see you. You've got like 3,000 Irish lads here, red-blooded. Tell us, we want to know what Jose's pussy smells like. Jose! Hey, wait. Hello, put me back on there. Jose, are you listening? Jose, keep that belt listening. McGregor's coming for you. He'll do you in two. Walking in McGregor, one on him.
Go ahead, kid. You're the last.
Technique as well, but in this, there were a lot of fans shouting Conor McGregor and disrupting Jose Aldo when he's speaking or insulting Jose Aldo. And that also goes in your head when the whole world seems to be against you because everybody is a Conor fan, you know? And so the more fans you have and the more people that are on your side, the better you can break your opponent, okay? And let me summarize this. Confidence is the most important thing when you speak to your opponent or when you look him in the eyes. That's a big part of this. Training footage on social media, breaking your opponents with this, being a psycho, looking this guy in the eye and say, I'm going to break you. The next thing is intention to hurt him, okay? I didn't say this, but intention to hurt him when you look in the eyes, be a psycho, that's what I mean by this. Actually train hard and be dangerous, that's how it is. Speaking, respect, and communication, that's what I said to you. Do it down with inflect, train a bit of your communication, and have more fans. That's how you do it. That's how we do it, sorry.
Make no music. Look at them shouting, I'm digging up Jella, to like Fatada, Chum with a show, bomb, digging, bomb, digging,